Okay, it is recording now. So today we just going to see the topic called SQL import interview questions. So over topic wise போலாம். First topic வந்து DDL topic பார்க்கலாம். So DDL ல என்ன question கேட்பாங்க அப்படின்னா, they may ask question, I have a table. I have a table that not have with foreign key. Okay, the table name is nothing but T1. I'm having A column, B column, and C column. So there are 3 columns are available in this table. What I want to do, I want to create, foreign key for T2 table. So I'm having A column here, sorry, C column here, A column here, and D column here. So here my requirement is I have to, link this A with this A. So consider I'm having column here like so that it will not be confusing. So I want to link this T1 column with the T2 A column. So I want to create a foreign key in T2 table. The table is already designed, so I have to go with alter. The answer is alter table name. So number T2 க்கு தான் foreign key கொடுக்க போறோம். So you have to alter this table. Alter table name. You have to add what you have to add constraints, right? So alter table name, add constraint name. So I'm just mentioning FK foreign key of which column. I'm just going to create for A column that references T2 table இருக்கிற A column, sorry, T1 table இருக்கிற A column அதை refer பண்ணுது. So I'm creating constraint for T2 table for A column as a foreign key that referencing T1 table A. So this is nothing but a question. Definitely people will ask. Second question, I'm having T1 table. Okay. So there is no constraints. I'm having A column. So I'm having data like 1, 1, 2, 3, and 2. So I'm having this many data in this table. Now, question, create primary key on T1 tables A column. So if you are trying to keep a primary key for this column, if you are trying to do like this, alter table name, add constraint name on T1 of A, it will be an error. Primary key of A, it will be an error. It will be an error because this statement won't work. The statement is correct, but the statement will produce an error because of the duplicate data. The column is already having some duplicate data. You have to remove all these duplicates, then only you can able to set primary key on this particular column. Remember this point. The column is already having duplicates, so Oracle will not allow to keep prime because primary key won't accept null value, right? So if you are keeping this column as a primary key, then this column should not have duplicate values and null values. So option 1, you have to delete all the duplicate records so that you can do this alter statement. Okay, then it will work. And people might ask question like, I want to keep the existing data. I want to keep the existing data in the table as it is. Now I want to keep primary key on this column. How it is possible? Answer வந்து yes, it is possible. கண்டிப்பா பண்ணலாம். எப்படி பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா, first step இது வந்து for second question, right? இது என்னன்னா, you can do alter this table only after deleting duplicate records. You have to keep only 1 2 3 so that the statement will run. One more option enna, interviewer may ask question like, I want to keep the existing data as it is and I want to keep primary key on this table, hereafter that will act as primary key அப்படின்ற மாதிரி people will ask. Okay, but now table is not having any primary key. Step என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, first you have to create, we need to create a B-tree index or normal index. We have to create an index on T1 of A column. So why we have to follow step 1, you know, for every primary key, Oracle will create unique index automatically. So எப்பெல்லாம் நீங்க வந்துட்டு primary key ஒரு columnல set பண்றீங்களோ, automatically one more object will be created automatically by Oracle. That index is nothing but unique index. So you will not be creating index on this column, but if you are trying to keep a primary key on this column, Oracle will create a unique index automatically. So to bypass this activity from Oracle, we are creating a normal index. If Oracle creates unique index, na, that will also not, you know, accepting duplicate values. To bypass this, we are creating a normal index first. So first நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும், you have to create a normal index on this column. So how will you create index? Create index name. Okay, index name on table name of column name. Okay, so create index name on table name of column. This will create a normal index on T1 table of A. So now what you have to do, you know, now you have to proceed the statement called alter table name, add constraint name with a keyword of no validate. So this keyword will help you to not validating the existing data. This will help you to alter the table with the primary key. Now hereafter you cannot able to insert duplicate records or null records in this table. So it will be acting as a primary key. Very, very important interview question, guys. It is not like for experienced guy or fresher. No, for everyone they will be asking this question. So very important question from DDL part. Ensure that you're you know, remembering this point. And the next question from DDL is, I'm creating a table. So for example, I'm logging in a session. So session 1, session 2 and session 3. Okay, session is something but you just connected you know, schema like HR. நீங்க வந்து என்னன்னா ஒரு HR யூசர் நேம் பாஸ்வேர்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு லாகின் செஷன் லாகின் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. அகைன் யூ ஹேவ் கனெக்டட் ஒன் மோர் செஷன் யூசிங் HR அண்ட் அட்மின், அதாவது அந்த யூசர் கனெக்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. Again you are connecting multiple session with the same username and password. The one thing is something but session சொல்றோம். Okay, you are creating a table. Okay, and you are doing everything in session 1. Remember இந்த மாதிரி வெச்சுக்கோங்க. And you are inserting some records. Okay, so consider you are inserting 20 records. So you are creating assume like you are creating T1 table and you are inserting 20 records. Now you are renaming the table to T2. Okay, and you are deleting 10 records. Okay, and you are doing some changes in alter. The table is getting altered, so you are doing alter. Now you are going to roll back all the data. So roll back கொடுக்கும்போது what is happening, you know very well. நீங்க roll back பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னா, சேவ் பண்ணாத டேட்டா எல்லாமே roll back, it will get roll back. So you know very well, DDL இது DDL, இது DML, இது DDL, இது DML. So again it is a DDL. So if you are giving rollback, what will happen? So ரோல் பேக் பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்றத கேட்பாங்க. ஸோ யூ ஆர் ரன்னிங் ஆல் த திங்ஸ் இன் செஷன் 1. What will happen if you are doing rollback in this session? You are doing everything in this session, right? So you are doing rollback. So it does not mean like இதெல்லாம் தேவையில்லை. So we will see in next thing. So you are login in session 1, you are doing this activity. If you are giving rollback பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்னு கேட்பாங்க. Rollback பண்ணிட்ட பிறகு just I want to see the records in table. What will happen if I'm selecting the record, selecting star from and the new table T2, because a table is altered, renamed with the new table name. So இது ரன் பண்ண என்ன ஆன்சர் வரும்னு கேட்பாங்க ரோல் பேக் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம். ஸோ ஆன்சர் நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். இஃப் யூ ஆர் கிரியேட்டிங் table that will be stored automatically in database, because create is nothing but DDL. Remember this point. Answer என்னன்னா DDL is nothing but auto commit. So நீங்க பண்ற எல்லாமே அது auto commit ஆயிடும். Okay, no need to give commit. Okay, so again you are doing insert operation. Insert வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா DML operation. DML பார்த்தோம்னா non auto commit language. So non auto commit. அது வந்து நாம தான் என்ன பண்ண, we have to commit the data. So whenever you are running DDL, that is nothing but create, alter, truncate, rename, drop. So these are nothing but DDL statements, and insert, update, delete, merge. இது எல்லாமே பாத்தீங்கன்னா DML statements. இது நான் ஆட்டோ கமிட். DDL இது DML. So இது வந்து no need to give commit because Oracle will automatically commit the session, and here you need to commit the session. Session நீங்க தான் commit பண்ணணும். Sessionன்றது nothing but நீங்க லாகின் பண்ணிருக்கிற ஒர்க் பண்ற அந்த இது acknowledgement பேர் தான் session சொல்றோம். Okay, now 20 records insert ஆயிருக்கும், ஆனா சேவ் ஆயிருக்காது. Okay, because we didn't commit anywhere. Commit என்ற ஒரு வார்த்தையே இல்லை. So you created, that will be stored in database. You inserted 20 records, but 20 records insert ஆனது only session 1ல தான் பார்க்க முடியும். Okay, because இன்னும் commit பண்ணல. Commit பண்ணாதான் மற்ற செஷன்லயும் இந்த டேட்டாவை பார்க்க முடியும். So still you cannot able to see the data in different session. Only you can able to see the same session. Yes. And now we are doing rename. Rename பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னா the table will get renamed, as well as commit to same ஆயிருக்கும், because it's inbuilt commit language, right? Because DDL is nothing but auto commit. So it will automatically commit the session. What happened? Remaining unsaved data also, unsaved transaction also will involved in this statement. அப்ப என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னா இன்சர்ட்டும் சேர்த்து கமிட் ஆயிருக்கும். This statement will also will commit. Okay, and now we are doing delete also. So remaining records 10 records இருக்கு. The 10 records delete ஆயிட்டு மீதி 10 records delete ஆயிருச்சு, பட் அது சேவ் ஆயிருக்காது because delete is something but DDL operation, sorry DML operation. அது வந்து non auto commit language. So we didn't commit it. So remaining 10 records அப்படியே இருக்கு. If you are giving alter அப்படின்னா that will be committed, because alter is something but DDL statement which is automatically commit your previous transaction. But now table will be having only 10 records. If your rollback is the use illa, no use of rollback here, no use, because alter பண்ணி எல்லாமே சேவ் பண்ணியாச்சு. Once you done commit, no use of rollback. Rollback என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னா your unsaved transaction only can be rolled back, otherwise it is no use of running the statement. So remember, alter run பண்ணிட்டு because அது commit ஆயிருக்கும், as I said already auto commit ஆயிருக்கும். So all your unsaved transactions done previously, everything will be committed. After running rollback, there is no use of rollback here. So அப்ப your table will be having only answer வந்து 10 rows of records will be there. And what are the stuff that you did alter, that also will be reflected in your table, because alter வந்து சேவ் ஆயிடும். ஓகே, இது வந்து ஃப்ரீக்வெண்டா கேட்கக்கூடிய கொஸ்டின், ரொம்ப ஃப்ரீக்வெண்டா கேட்கக்கூடிய கொஸ்டின். ரிமெம்பர் திஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ இது வந்து டிடிஎல்ல இந்த டாபிக்ல கேட்பாங்க. வாட் ஆர் த statements or DDL statements, and what is it, whether it is auto commit or non auto commit. What is DDL? DDL is nothing but data definition language. So using DDL, you can create an object in database. That is nothing but auto commit language. Other than this, people might ask questions from constraints. The DDL nale constraints, one more topic. So constraints la very important types enna kepanga. Answer on the primary key, foreign key, unique, check, not null. So primary key, foreign key, unique, check, not null. Idella enna constraints. 5 types of constraints available in Oracle. And what is the difference between PK and UK? அது என்னன்னா primary keyக்கும் unique keyக்கும் என்ன difference ன்னு கேட்பாங்க. Primary key will not accept duplicate values. It will not accept null values. Unique key will accept null values and it will not accept duplicate values. Meaning both will not accept duplicate values. The name itself saying unique, yeah? Both will not accept duplicate values. It will accept only unique values. And but ஒரே ஒரு difference தான், unique key will accept null values. N number of null values can be inserted into unique key, but primary key will not accept null values. It won't accept any duplicate value and null value. It will accept only unique values. So here also it will accept only unique values and as well as null values. Okay. So frequent அந்த question கேட்பாங்க. And in the question கேட்பாங்க, what is the difference between primary key and foreign key? Primary key இப்ப நான் சொல்லிட்டேன். Foreign key என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னா, foreign key always refers, foreign key always refers primary key or unique key. Remember this. மீனிங் என்னன்னா, இப்போ ஒரு காலம்க்கு நீங்க பிரைமரி கீ செட் பண்றீங்க, இல்ல சாரி ஃபாரின் கீ செட் பண்றீங்க. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் T1 table இருக்கு, T2 table இருக்கு. You have A column here and you have B column here. What you want to do is you want to set foreign key on T2 table. So now it is not possible to have a foreign key here because நீங்க வந்து T1 table இருக்கிற B column that is referring T1 table A column அப்படின்னா it won't create actually. Either the column should have a unique constraint இருக்கணும், or it should have primary constraint இருக்கணும். Primary key constraint இருக்கணும். Then only you can able to give foreign key here to refer this column. So remember that point. நீங்க வந்துட்டு in case the column is not having any constraint அப்படின்னா, அதாவது primary keyயும் இல்ல unique keyயும் இல்ல அப்படின்னா foreign key not allowed here. Foreign key எப்பெல்லாம் நீங்க கிரியேட் பண்றீங்கன்னா, foreign key always refers primary key or unique key. Remember that point. அப்புறம் இன்னொரு ஒரு பாயிண்ட் என்னன்னா, a table can have only one primary key. Okay, a table can have only one primary key. For example, you have T1 table and you have columns like A and B. You cannot set a primary key for A column and as well as for B column. No, it is not possible. So Oracle won't allow kind of action. The table can have only one primary key. Okay, and one thing that you can do is என்ன பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா, இந்த மாதிரி கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம். You can create primary key for multiple columns. You cannot have primary key for different columns. You can have only one primary key on a column, but you can create a primary key for multiple columns. So data adula eppadi insert agum appadina, for example you have B and A and B column as a composite primary key nu solvanga. Idha this is nothing but composite primary key. So interview question, what is composite primary key nu kepanga. So combination of the column, not only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns also நீங்க என்ன பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா up to 32 columns நீங்க என்ன பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா இந்த combinationல வச்சுக்கலாம். Okay, so data should be like this. So one இப்படி இருக்கு அப்படின்னா same data should not be replicated. So it is nothing but combination இல்லையா. So you have to consider 11. Don't consider one. You have to consider both the columns. You have to consider 11. 11 should not be duplicated anymore, but you can have 12, you can have 1 and 3. So don't think like the column A is having duplicates. No, it is nothing but a combination of column, meaning composite primary key, you have to consider 2 columns. So 11 is not duplicated anywhere, and 12 is not. You cannot insert 1 and 3 now. You cannot insert 1 and 1 now. You cannot insert 1 and 2 now. So other than this data, you can insert. Okay, so duplicate is something, but you have to consider both the columns because composite primary key. Okay, even composite primary key kuda or table oru thadava da irukணும், one time only it should have in your table. So இதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு இன்டர்வியூல frequent கேட்கக்கூடிய questions. What is composite primary key? What is the difference between primary key and unique key and foreign key? And one more question, how many columns a table can have அப்படின்னு கேட்பாங்க. ஸோ ஆன்சர் வந்துட்டு 999 columns வந்து we can able to create. Interviewer may ask question like, have you created the table with the 999 columns கேட்டாங்கன்னா, no, I have learned so far அப்படின்னு சொல்லுங்க. ஸோ நான் லேர்ன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், என்னன்னா ஒரு டேபிள்ல வந்துட்டு 999 காலம் தான் வச்சிருக்க முடியும்ன்றது I have learned from Google அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சொல்லுங்க. Okay, because no one have created with this, even real-time developers also not created a table with the 999 columns. No, it is a rare scenario, but you have to have a knowledge about this 999 columns can have a table. Okay, and table space கேட்பாங்க. What do you mean by table space? Table space is nothing but a memory area for objects that are to be stored. Okay, or a particular memory area, table space is nothing but a memory area for objects that are to be stored. எங்க ஸ்டோர் பண்ணுன்ற ஒரு memory area தான் the table space அப்படின்றது. Okay, so these are the questions people will ask from DDL part. So how to rename a column, and one more question, how to drop a table. A very simple question like, but there is a twist in this question. How to drop a table? You will be writing a command drop table name. If you want to drop this table, the table will get dropped, but every drop like this will be stored in recycle bin. So நம்ம இப்ப விண்டோஸ்லயே பாத்தீங்கன்னா, if you are deleting any file, that will be captured in a recycle bin, that will be moved into recycle bin. Yeah, so if you are deleting anything from database, that also will be moved to recycle bin. But in Windows, நீங்க இப்ப நார்மலா சிஸ்டம்ல if you are giving shift delete பண்ணீங்கன்னா, that is a permanent delete, right? அதே மாதிரி same like in database, we have purge keyword. If you are mentioning this keyword, this nothing but permanent delete from database. It will not be moving to database. Purge is a keyword which is nothing but a permanent delete from database. So if you are doing this activity, it will be dropping from entire database. So it will not be moved to recycle bin. So entire thing will get removed. Anything that I have missed out from DDL topic? So we have create, alter, truncate, rename, drop. And if you are creating a table, the first letter should be a alphabet. So it should be a letter. So it should not be a numeric. So if you are trying to create with 1T2, it will be an error. So always you have to start with a letter. So that's important. So people might ask this question. So recently I crossed a question, what is a table? What is table? So table is nothing but, answer, table is nothing but a database object, okay, used to store information that composed of rows and columns. Okay, collection of records that stored in database that is nothing but composed of rows and columns. So you can say like that. So table is something but a database object. Okay, and we have create alter. How many options that we can able to do in alter? So in alter we can do multiple modifications on a table. So using alter, I think we can do 8 kind of activities. So using alter, you can add a column, or you can drop a column. So we can add a constraint, and we can drop constraint, and we can enable or disable a constraint, and we can do modification, meaning column name change, and data type changing. If you want to do like this thing, then you can do. And we have enable and disable a constraint. So there are operations 2, 4, 6. Modify is something but to renaming. No, rename is different. If you want to change the data type of the table, then you can do. For column name change, you have to go for renaming a column. So that is something but rename. So modify and rename are different. Okay, these 8 operations we can able to do, and this is all about DDL operations, guys. And moreover, people will ask questions from DDL part only, these kind of questions. Create, alter, truncate, rename. Very good. What is the difference between truncate and delete? Very important and most commonly asked question. What is the difference between truncate and delete? So for 1 year experience, you can say like truncate is nothing but DDL command, and delete is nothing but DML command. So I'm mentioning all the points. So truncate is something but DDL, and delete is something but DML. So DDL, as I said already, truncate is auto commit, and delete is not auto commit. Okay, and we cannot apply no where condition, and yes, where condition is possible here. So these are the difference, like we can say about a truncate and delete. Very important interview question. What is the difference between, what are the difference between truncate and delete? So you can apply where condition in delete, so that you can delete a particular record. You can go with the delete. Truncate will delete all the records from a table. So you cannot apply, you cannot apply where condition in truncate. Very important interview question, guys. So make note of it. And we have create, alter, truncate, rename, drop. So we have seen all the stuffs. So on daily basis or weekend basis, we will see topic wise interview questions, so that you will be very strong in each topic. So